Learn how to build your faith on God's Word and live a life of 100% victory 100% of the time. As you listen to the Senior Pastor, Davis Christian Center, Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo, and expect God's Word to work for you.
What makes life so interesting is the fact that there's somewhere we're going. There's always it's a journey. So there's somewhere. There's a better place from where we are. You can't be. Don't let your liability reduce your possibility. Don't be so stuck in your present that you forfeit your future. No matter what you are going through right now, no matter the background you came from, you can be as great as you want to be. That's one of the most beautiful things about life. You can come from the poorest background and determine from today that you want to be in front. One of the reasons why Americans give lottery and all those things is that they know that foreigners are the people that make their country work. The people that are born there have entitlement mentality. They don't want to work. They believe the social security. There's many things that will help them. So they busy themselves with taking drugs. But the guy that comes from Vietnam, the guy that comes from China, the guy that comes from India, the guy that comes from Nigeria knows that he's not here to wear sag jeans and canvas. So they always like foreigners to come. And most of those guys that came from nothing are the ones that become billionaires. You can start from down and determine how far you want to go. I don't know how poor your background is. You can determine today that you want to be among those that will be in front. You can set that goal right now. Your background cannot stop you if your mind can see it. Your real experiences are in your mind. Don't let your present challenge. You might have a bad relationship, a bad marriage, you might have a bad career, you might maybe drop out of school. Don't let that stop you. You can actually dream and see yourself going forward. My next point, that what you love actually loves you. Love is like a fuel. And this is very important. Love is like fuel. In fact, it's the greatest fuel there is in this world. Love is the greatest fuel there is in this world. Do you know it was the only reason why God could kill his son was because of love. No other thing is worth it. I mean, love motivated God so much that he could kill his only begotten son. Love is the greatest fuel in this life. Let love propel you. What do you love? What do you love absolutely? The love of life is better than the love of the opposite sex. The love of life is better than the love of marriage and the love of opposite sex. Why do I say that? Because you can love somebody of the opposite sex and they will not love you back. Happens all the time. That's the meaning of divorce. One person doesn't want again. But you see, when you love life and love your vision, it always loves you back. It always loves you back. When you love life, love your purpose, love your vision, it's guaranteed to love you back. What you love loves you. Nosa loves to sing. I hope I'm correct. Obviously, we saw how you were doing it. How many of us love Nosa today? You simply love him not because he's handsome. Now, he's handsome, but that's not why you love him. You love him because he sang. So what you love loves you and will make other people love you. Most of the love you will get in this life will come from what you love. When you love something well, people will love you for that thing that you love. And people say, woo, we love Denzel Washington. Yeah. You love him because he loves acting. What you love loves you. Don't play with what you love. What do you love? If you love cooking, stay on it. Nothing works the first time. Nobody's never sure. Nothing works immediately. Don't be moved because what you're doing didn't work at the first time, or didn't work the first year, or didn't work the first 3 years. Many people don't stay long enough for something to produce. What do you love? What can you do if you're not going to be paid for it? What will you even pay to do? If all the salaries we are going to earn in this world that is fixed, everybody earn the same salary, what job will you be doing? What do you love? What you love loves you. It can be fun. It can be something fun. Don't play with it. It can be academics. Don't play with it. It can be helping other people that you love to do. Don't play with it. It can be cooking. It can be clothes. You love to buff up. Wow. If you love to buff up, then you ought to go into fashion. Don't just dress up to oppress other people. No. You want them to admire you? No. Move beyond that level and make other people admire the people that you clothe. You're going to get 10 times more happiness than when you just clothe yourself. What do you love? Don't despise it, because life has taught us that some things are more important than others. And it's not our fault. From when you are born, they tell you, go to school. School. And school is good. But the real things you will need in the game of life, they won't teach you in school. Because most times, the person even teaching himself doesn't like life. Have you seen angry lecturers before? They don't like what they're doing themselves. And my brother, you know, the only time it makes sense to be a teacher is when you love to teach. If you're going into it for money, you'll be very angry. Because you see a footballer that is playing. His own work is called play. But they go play ball. That's his work. And he's making, how much, who's earning very big now in football? Who's the highest now? There's one guy that went to America that says he's the highest. Eh? Okay, how much per week? About, how much now per week? Okay, somebody like Walcott is 150 pounds, 150,000 pounds per week. Kizero is what? 300, okay, there's somebody making 300,000 pounds a week. Oh. Please, those of you that know mathematics, 300,000 pounds in Naira is what? Does he have Naira equivalent? £300,000. Somebody that can calculate, just so that we can challenge our mind. £300,000. Eh? Okay. Eh? 75 million Naira. Okay. But you know, no pounds, not 250 now, it's 280. Okay, but let's say about 80 million Naira. One house, please. 80 million Naira, 84 million Naira per week. Not per year. Not per month. 84 million Naira per week. Excluding bonuses, excluding endorsement. And somebody's still going to tell you, go to school. That's the only way. School is good, don't get me wrong. I'll keep emphasizing, because somebody will say I say you should not go to school. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying there's more to life than that. There's more to life than that. It doesn't end there. There's more to life than that. So what do you love? That's my point. If you're going to go into school or teaching or whatever, it should be because you love it. What do you love? It can be anything. Anything you love. That love of that thing will make that thing sell. Some people, it might even be you love to make money. You love business. You love to make money. It's a love. It's just that you should use the money for something good. When you see people that love to make money, they are not greedy people. They just love the act of making something productive. So they start many businesses. They usually don't have time to even eat the money. To show that it's not money they love. They just love the business angle of it. Okay? What do you love? It might be clothes. It might be teaching. It might be whatever. But you find out what you love. In this game of life, what you love matters. Because you never resign from it. You never retire from it. See people like Pele, they're still involved in football till today. It's a love. And that keeps life interesting for you. When you see somebody that has no love of anything, you can see their eyes very dull and glazed. They are like robots. They don't have anything they're living for. Live with a passion, and it's what you love that will give you that passion. There must be something that makes you wake up excited. You can't wake up sleepy every day. Some people sleep and they wake up, then they are tired from sleep. Then they sleep again. No, there should be something exciting. It might be politics, it might be government, it might be anything, it might be anything. But you must be passionate. What do you love? There must be something you love. There must be something you are interested in. My next point, don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to be different. You know, if you go to any place, you are under automatic pressure to want to look like everybody. Most human beings, when they get to a place, they automatically try to fit in. And that's exactly what you should not be doing. If God wanted all of us to be the same, He would have made us like that. We need you to be different. Be exactly who you want to be. It happens to many people. When you get to a place, everybody's drinking, and you know you don't want to drink anymore. You are just shy to tell all of them that you don't want alcohol. Tell them. There's nothing there. Many people are doing things just because they want to fit in. We have that automatic belief in our mind that we should look like everybody. If you are busy being like somebody, who will now be like you? It's okay to be different. I'll do 3 more things and I'll close. And I'll run through them. Next one, relationships are everything. Or is everything. Relationships. Really meet the people you come across. Really meet them. You know we don't meet people. Even though we meet them, but we don't really meet them. This is important, guys. Relationship is everything. Everybody that comes across your path is carrying something. Human beings are containers. They carry something. Everybody carries something. The day God opens your eyes to start to see treasure in people, human beings are valuable. Really meet people. Do you understand? When I mean really meet people, I mean go beyond, hey, my guy. No. Meet them. Who are you? What do you do? What do you like? What can you do? By the time you really meet the person, you will find out that God has surrounded every human being with all the resources they will ever need. All the connections you will ever meet, they're already around you. You might not be harnessing them, but they're there. Mike Murdoch said you are 4 people away from anybody you want to meet in this life. What that means is that you know somebody already that knows somebody that knows somebody. If you maximize the relationship closest to you well. Human beings are carriers. People have the information you need. People have the skill you need. People have the passion you need. There are some things you want to do. There's somebody that is what he's gifted in. If only you can recognize it. That's what he wants to do. Let me give you an example. If I have dirty clothes in my house, I don't have any passion for dirty clothes, but I want to wear clean clothes. If I go and wash those clothes, it's a waste of my time and a waste of my energy. But there's somebody else that washing clothes is what he wakes up every day loving to do. So let him do it. People have the skill you are looking for. Maybe to build your business, maybe for relationship. Maybe you are in a dilemma, you are in a situation where you need advice. there's somebody around you. You see, I usually find it very odd and very annoying when a total stranger is asking me for money. It just shows me a person that has mismanaged his own relationships. The way life is, even if you ever need to ask for money, you shouldn't need to ask a stranger. There should be people already around you that you have built a reputation with. You know, if somebody that I never met just come and be and say, Pastor, give me 100K. What's my answer? It's automatic. You don't even, do you think about it? Somebody you don't know. You want me to say, guy, give me 100K. On auto, you even think whether you have 100K or not. You just say, I can't. I don't have it. I'm busy now. But there's some other people that will ask you for that same money. Because of you know who they are. You know that this is not how they live. You know that they are doing something great to their life. They are the kind of person you even like to borrow 100K. Do you get what I'm saying? So that relationship determines what I will do for you. If you want to take loan from banks, they try to tell you to open an account for 6 months, Abi? They're just saying relationship. Let's know you. Same thing. Relationship makes a difference. So I find it awkward when a total stranger is asking me for money. So I'm saying, I ask myself, where are your parents? Where are your uncles? Where are your friends? I ask guy, which church do you attend? Because you're not attending my church. I ask him for money. So you know I'm a pastor. There's one guy like that. So I say, which church do you attend? So I say, go and ask your pastor. You can't be asking me, pastor, here. Ask you attend the church, ask your pastor. He says he's not comfortable to ask his pastor. But he comes to ask this pastor. So you have missed it. Ask your pastor. Why? Your pastor will know you. He will know if you're the kind of person they should give money to. Or if you're a frivolous person, you're a wasteful person. He will know you. I said, are you not in a department in your church? There's one guy that also texts me like that. He said he has written JAMB 3 times and he has passed 3 times, but nobody to help him go to school. I said, what are you doing with your life? Because, I mean, it just means you're not maximizing relationships. Because if you're a human being, you can't pass JAMB 3 times. If you have been touching other people's life, if you have been helping people, if you have been where people could see you, that somebody himself will not even volunteer to give you that money. It's not possible. Life is not structured like that. Everybody has access to help. It's just some people mismanage it. Some people don't even look well. They don't even talk. You just stay on your own. You don't have relational skills. People don't know what you're doing. They don't know your dreams. People can't support your dreams. They don't even know the dreams. And you won't wait for the day you are in need to talk to people. Talk to people every day. So that the day that you need them to even support you. Support doesn't necessarily always mean money. Sometimes it can mean recommendation. How can you have passed JAMB 3 times? And there's nobody. I say, who church do you attend? Who church do you attend? How come nobody knows you in your church? And you're asking me, a total stranger. There are already people around you that can help you now. Connect with them. Really meet people around your life. Meet them. Know them. Spend 1 or 2 minutes to get to know them. Know what they do. Know what they do. So that the day you need advice, you can ask them. If it's in their field. The day you need their connections, there's somebody they know. And learn not to slam doors. Even if you have to exit some certain relationships, don't slam the doors. Do it slowly. If you have to even break up a relationship, don't slam the doors. Don't walk out of relationships. Don't be in relationships and not be committed. When I'm in a relationship, not necessarily marriage. For instance, maybe you are in a church. You can't be attending a church 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and you are not committed in the church. That means you are going to be around people, but the day you will actually need them to vouch for you, even though you have been present, they will not be able to vouch for you. What I'm saying basically is that don't be in any uncommitted thing. Be a committed person to anything that you do. It makes all the difference. Don't just be a passerby. So we can't really say you are here or there. Be committed. Makes a lot of difference. Don't walk out of it. You walk somewhere for a few years. Don't just live anyhow. Live well. Live well. You might need those relationships again in the future. Live well. Don't fight. Don't abuse. Live well. Good afternoon. I want to specially invite you to any of our 4 services on Sundays. On the mainland church, our first service starts for 7 a.m. The second service is 8:30 a.m. and the third service is 10 a.m. The address is FATGBEMS bus stop behind the NEPA office, Amodofin, Lagos. Then if you live on the island, we have our island service that starts for 11 a.m. every Sunday at the Civic Center, Ozumbambadiwe, Victoria Island, Lagos. I look forward to personally ministering to you and welcoming you to those services. God bless you.
We're building a network of buses that'll be there to transport you to church on Sunday mornings. So come Sunday, you can be sure that we've got you covered. For inquiries or to find the nearest location, give us a call.
Powered by David's Christian Center.